Good morning, Eugenetics. Today is a Thursday and I missed one day. I have to ask for apology. Uh, just very busy in my garden. So let's start now with reading number 26. The title is The Falling Lavatory Door. The crew maxim that says no two flights in one day, or rather, no two flights are the same. Again, the crew maxim that says no two flights are the same is very true. We fly to different routes, we fly with different sets of crew each time. The more that we fly with different passengers in every flight, this is not to mention the different incidents that occur in every single flight. Let me tell you of a flight from Manila to San Francisco. There were celebrities on board, plenty of celebrities on board. And that was normal for us crew members. We see them every day. We see them every flight, everywhere. We meet presidents, royalty, actors, actresses, ambassadors, famous players of different sports, Olympians and popes. We meet them. This particular flight to San Francisco was overbooked. The Boeing 747-400 seemed to crawl due to the very heavy load. Halfway through the flight, the whole cabin was dark except for the flickers emanating from the big movie screens and the green and red flashing of lights from the wings through some open window shades. In times like this, we man the galleys for several reasons. Since half of the crew were sleeping, passengers come to the galleys to look for anything they need, from coffee to tea, beer, whiskey, brandy, vodka, rum, juice, coke, and peanuts. Some would even ask for things we do not have, like chiclets, halls, and novena book to the perpetual help, and even dental floss. But manning a galley is most of the time synonymous to boredom. That's true. We have rules to follow. You cannot read, you cannot sleep on duty, you do not turn off the galley lights, you cannot crowd the galley with bored passengers also. Remember, passengers are supposed to be seated with their seatbelts loosely fastened all the time throughout the flight. If you have to leave the galley for some important reasons, ask or inform another crew to man the galley for you until you come back. And that was what I did. I went to the rearmost section of the cabin with a tray, picking up for dirties. The rearmost section had 6 lavatories. There are 3 each side. Port side, 3. Starboard side, 3. Of the 6 lavatories, only 2 rearmost lavatories were the widest, the biggest. The other 4 were very small. Call it airline standard, if you will. Nearing the port side lavatories, I heard an unusual noise. It came from the first small lavatory. The occupant of that small lavatory was trying to push the lavatory door out. The lavatory door was accordion type. To open it, you have to push the door inwards towards the lavatory. If you're already inside, you have to pull it inside also to open so you can go out. But of course, you have to unlock the door first from your side if you are inside. From the noise, I could sense that the occupant forgot how to unlock the door from his side. So he started pushing it out. I was alarmed since the door was a collapsible door. I tried calling the occupant not to push the door out and just wait so I can help him. We crew members can unlock that door to open it from outside. This is a design for emergencies. But the occupant did not hear me. He started to push the door again, this time harder. I called out again to stay put so I can open the door from my side. If the trapped occupant heard me, he would not have none of it. Panic started to take over and the door was pushed and kicked harder this time. I knocked and shouted, but the door was pushed and kicked much harder. Panic is deaf. Panic has no reason. Panic destructs. Before I knew it, the whole lavatory door fell on top of me as I fell to the rear. Before I knew it, the whole lavatory door fell on top of me as I fell to the rear airplane door. What followed was a deafening silence, followed by a comic relief. I peeped out of the fallen door on top of me. I could not suppress a loud laugh upon seeing the hyperventilating and pale occupant emerge out of the small lavatory. Compared to my 5'8" frame, I saw a giant step out of the destroyed door. Then I recognized him as he bent to help me out of that falling door and up. He said, "I'm very sorry, I panicked." Here was a very popular PBA player who trots in front of thousands of avid fans in big arenas, caught panicking alone by me. His 6'4" height added more ingredient to the comic drama I just witnessed. He did not mind I was laughing. He shook my hands and looked at me straight with that imploring look as if to say, "That's our secret." A secret it was because it happened so many years ago, and the hunk player has already retired for good. As for the lavatory door, I easily put it back into position like a missing part of a jigsaw puzzle. With the passengers walked and started lining up for that lavatory, nobody was wiser. The comedy was done, and as the saying goes, all is well that ends well. And that's it, Eugenetics. It's up to you to guess who that PBA player is. Eugenetics, let's send it here. I'm very happy you gave me a little of your time, and I love you.